Hello, this is Colleen Pearl the Cool Crone. This video is the June Tarotscope for the sign of Aries. Hello Aries, this is your Tarotscope for the month of June. I've laid out all the cards. It's weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4, and an oracle card. And let's get going. So you start out the month with some great stuff. You're going to be making some money. So that's what the month starts out for you. So apparently these eclipses were very good for you, Aries, because something new is coming down the pike as far as money goes. Either you're starting a new job, or you get a promotion and you get more money, or you start your own business, or something that is going to bring in a larger stream of income than what you're used to. And that's awesome. And right below this, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is going to be a female air sign, somebody who really, really wants to support you in this. And she's going to be very honest with you about whether your idea is good or bad or whatever. But I mean, it must be good because it looks like you're going to be making some money from it. And also you have the Emperor here. And the Emperor is the daddy figure. The Emperor is the person who takes care of all of us, lays down the rules, lays down the law of the land, and then takes care to make sure that each of us abide by his rules because his rules work and he runs the show. So I'm thinking with the Queen of Swords and the Emperor there that what you're getting into is probably a situation where you're getting either a promotion or a new job, and you have to work very closely with the Queen of Swords and possibly with the Emperor as well, learning their rules, learning what they have laid down. She's going to be very honest with you. She's going to guide you. She's going to help you on your way. And it looks like that first week is going to be pretty successful. And then we have the second week starts out with the Nine of Cups. So you must feel like you just stepped in it, like you just landed your dream job, and this is really, really great. Everything seems to be working for you. It seems like things are going really, really well for you, and you're enjoying your job and your life, and you're enjoying making money, maybe for the first time in a long time. Now, it may be that this Nine of Cups, you may feel like, oh, I spoke too soon, because the Seven of Wands is telling me that you have a challenge. Something is challenging you. Well, no wonder. It's no surprise that you have a challenge. If you're starting a brand new job, usually there are challenges. Usually you have to learn things and you have to do things differently than you did before. And there is a period of adjustment there. But you're going to start acting the fool. You're going to start acting like you know everything and everything that you say is the way to go. And I'm here to tell you that that's probably not the attitude to take on this new job. Okay, let's go on to week 3. So week 3 sees you starting out really kind of having a tough time of it. You're really working hard. You're taking on a lot of burdens, and you're trying to, I think, work through whatever it was that you were really struggling with in the second week. So I'm sure that your Queen of Swords and maybe even the Emperor may be able to support you in this, help you along with this, but you may feel like you want to do it yourself, Aries. Sometimes you have that real pioneering spirit, like I can go it alone, I can be first, I can be the best, I can do it the most. And I feel like that energy is coming through for this third week in June. And then you have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is a card of, strategy. You're looking out and figuring out, now, how am I going to take care of all of this? This is, something that I can deal with. So you have literally mastered the first real hurdle in this new project that you started at the beginning of the month. And then we come to the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords says that you're moving on to better things. So whether this means that you are getting over the hump in your job, getting over that initial phase of having to learn a whole bunch of new things and you finally feel like you're moving into calmer waters, or whether you dump the whole thing and maybe go back to your old job or just pick up a completely different job. For some reason, things do smooth out and you are able to move on with a clearer head without feeling like you're struggling. The fourth week starts with the Magician, and this may mean that you stay there and you just feel like you got it all figured out and you can manipulate things the way you need them to go for you, for your benefit. And this may mean that you figured it all out at this new place, at this new project, with this new people. Because then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, neither of these queens are you. You're a fire sign, Aries. So the Queen of Pentacles would be somebody, again, probably connected to the workplace. She is a pentacle, and she's pretty much at the top of her game. So this may be somebody that you confer with, that you work with, that you collaborate with to go even further in your job. And the end of the month, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you're hanging on to what you got. So I do think that you fulfilled whatever the challenge was. I think you did figure out what you had to do. You know, whenever you take on a new project, a new job, of course there's going to be challenges. And of course there's going to be things that you have to figure out about it. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that you had some challenges there. That's pretty normal. Now let's go on to the Oracle card, which is from the Everyday Witch Oracle by Deborah Blake and art by Elizabeth Alba. And they look like this. And the tarot cards are the Housewife's Tarot. I love this deck. It's so fun. And now let's look at the Oracle card here. So you see that you need to go with the flow. Literally, that's the name of the card. And she's going down the river. She's lost her paddle, but she just has to go. She just has to allow the river to take her where she's going to go. And you may find, Aries, that when you face a challenge, you have a couple of approaches. One is just to maybe push your way through it and kind of force it through. One may be to figure it out really quick. You may have a very quick mind and be able to figure out the whole thing. Or the other option may be that you give up. So I think with this card, it's saying, don't give up, relax into it. Relax into the flow, into the feeling, and see if you can't intuit which way you're supposed to go. See if you can't feel your way through that. And Aries, that may be a little bit different sensation than you're used to, but if you try it and you succeed at it, I bet you'll grow to like that technique for getting through things. Because rather than forcing through things, like especially with people, if you're an adult and you are just used to kind of pushing people, not really bullying them, but just kind of pushing them into doing things that they maybe don't want to do, after a while, that's not going to work and people are just going to avoid you. But if you learn how to ease into things and help other people ease into things, you can be very successful. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Have a wonderful month of June, and I will see you next time.